So we just got a big update to yesterday's Keandre Miller situation, and for those who missed it, in last night's New York Rangers LA Kings game, there was a situation where Keandre Miller was seen spitting on Drew Doughty. This was obviously denounced by hockey fans across the spectrum, including Rangers fans like myself, but the situations got a little more complicated. A lot of us thought this doesn't really match Keandre Miller's character whatsoever. He's a pretty fair player. He hasn't had any situations like this in the past, and later people found a clip where after being kicked out, it looks like he's mouthing, "I just effing spit and I hit him," as in, I didn't mean to hit him, I was just spitting and I accidentally did so. In a post-game interview, Doughty actually acknowledged that this could be possible. He said he wasn't sure whether Miller spit him or not on purpose, but reiterated it's kind of gross either way because he had a massive loogie on his face. One thing Doughty didn't say, however, is that he was chirping him in any way or that he had said something, and we didn't hear anything from Miller about that either. Anyway, today Miller put out an official statement saying, and I quote, "I want to take a minute to address what happened in last night's game. I have all the respect in the world for Drew Doughty, and what happened was completely accidental. I would never intend to do something like that on purpose. It goes against everything I am as a player and a person. I felt awful about it, and I'm thankful Drew gave me the opportunity to apologize and explain myself in person after the game." And yeah, we did hear that Miller talked to Doughty immediately afterwards and apologized. I don't know. I'm a Rangers fan, a self-admitted one. I'm a Keandre Miller fan. I believe this. Maybe I'm naive, but I've seen a million hockey games, hockey players spit non-stop. It's literally almost automatic. I think he just did it without thinking and hit the player. Now, maybe I'm naive, but nothing about the interaction makes sense, especially knowing Miller as a player. Miller's action will be reviewed by Gary Bettman, as is automatic in the case of a match penalty, so we'll get the NHL's opinion on this as well. That being said, even if it was accidental, the NHL often is results-based, so I wouldn't be surprised and I wouldn't complain to see a one-game suspension dropped on Miller, which would make the Rangers cap situation even more difficult as they're trying to move pieces for Kane. Someone in the comments pointed out, and I'll put it on screen, that Hathaway got 3 for doing it intentionally in 2019. So let me know what you think. Again, I think it was unintentional largely because it just didn't make sense. There was no interaction between Miller and Doughty before this, and it's not really in Miller's character. It was also very early in the game, so he essentially missed an entire one anyway. I don't know if the NHL considers that though. Otherwise, it was a good comeback win for the Rangers. A little scary though. At one point, Doughty put an absolute slapper of Mika Zibanejad's interior ankle. I was worried that he was seriously hurt, maybe even a broken ankle. Thankfully, he did come back and actually scored a goal. But yeah, that's all for me today. Let me know what you think and more down below.